of the Imitation of Christ by Thomas A. Kempis. Book 1, Admonitions Useful for the Spiritual Life. Chapter 11, of Acquiring Peace and of Zeal in Progress. We might have much peace if we would not busy ourselves with the sayings and doings of others, and with things which are no concern of ours. How can he remain long in peace who entangles himself with the cares of others, who seeks occasions for going abroad, and who is little or seldom inwardly recollected? Blessed are the single-hearted, for they shall have much peace. What is the reason why some of the saints were so perfect and contemplative? Because they made it their study wholly to mortify in themselves all earthly desires, and thus they were enabled to cleave with the whole marrow of their hearts to God, and freely to give their leisure to themselves. We are too much taken up with our own passions, and too anxious about transitory things, and seldom do we perfectly overcome so much as one vice, nor are we inflamed with the desire to improve every day, and therefore we remain cold and lukewarm. If we were perfectly dead to ourselves, and nowise entangled in our inner hearts, then might we be able to relish things divine, and experience something of heavenly contemplation. The one and the great hindrance is that we are not free from passions and lusts, and do not strive to enter upon the perfect way of the saints. And so, when we meet with even a small difficulty, we are too quickly dejected, and we turn away for human consolation. If we would strive like valiant men to stand in the battle, doubtless we should see the help of the Lord held over us from heaven. For he is ready to help those who fight and trust in his grace. He who furnishes us with occasions of fighting that we may overcome. If we place our progress in religion in outward appearances only, our devotion will quickly be at an end. But let us lay the axe to the root, that being purged from passions, we may possess a quiet mind. If every year we rooted out one vice, we should soon become perfect men. But now we often observe, on the contrary, that we find we were better and more pure in the beginning of our conversion than after many years of profession. Our fervor and progress ought to be every day greater, but now it is esteemed a great matter if a man can retain part of his first fervor. If we would do a little violence to ourselves in the beginning, we might afterwards do all things with ease and joy. It is hard to leave off old habits, but harder yet to go against our own will. But if thou dost not overcome things that are small and light, when wilt thou overcome greater difficulties? Resist thine inclination in the beginning, and unlearn the evil habit, lest perhaps by little and little it bring thee into greater difficulty. Oh, if thou wert sensible how much peace thou wouldest procure for thyself, and joy for others, by rightly ordering thyself, methinks thou wouldst be more solicitous for thy spiritual progress. And that concludes Chapter 11 of Book 1 of the Imitation of Christ.